everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we have a special episode of the Dev Insights. This is Hot Topics, special episode number 4. Let's dive in, and of course, I will read it so you don't have to. Okay, so this one here is specified topic. It's special. It's more dialed into a couple key things with bigger, longer explanations. I like when they do this because it tends to hit some hot topics, and they tend to give us long, interesting answers. So this says, in recent times, we received a great deal of feedback regarding the Arena's Apex coin system, the Arena's power-based matchmaking, zombie invasion, and the Guild War. We've been carefully listening to all your voices. In this special moment, we're launching Dev Insights Special 4 Hot Topics Q&A, where we'll address some of the most frequently discussed and important topics with sincerity and transparency. Thank you for your continued support and passion. We also deeply appreciate every piece of feedback. Whether praise or criticism, every word you share helps us grow and move forward together. All right. So, question 1. Can the Arena's Apex coin system be improved? For instance, could the rank requirement for redeeming Lady Alexandra be lowered? Could players above 2100 points, but below Overlord tier, earn Apex coins? Could defensive victories also give Apex rewards? Yeah, overall it's kind of hard because the whole point of like the Apex coins should be getting to Apex, but getting to Apex is like impossible. For like, unless you're like seriously a Kraken, or I mean, I can't say that. I'm sure some free-to-play players are there as well, but damn, like it's not like it should be easy, but being able to farm to get a hero or not because it's so difficult has been one of those things that makes me not like. I just actually did a ton of arena battles this morning, but I don't even normally care if I place because it just feels like I'm never going to get Lady Alexandra, so why would I try? And the fact that I then have to get into Apex before I can buy her from the shop, even if I do earn enough coins, makes me just think I'm never going to get there and I don't know that I care. But I want her, so it's so frustrating. Anyway, all right, let's see the reply about Apex coins in the arena. So thank you for your continued passion and support for the arena. We received a great deal of valuable feedback about Lady Alexandra's redeem requirement, the Apex coin reward system, and the idea of granting rewards for successful defense. Here's our current stance on these matters. Lady Alexandra's redeem requirement. We are not planning to lower the rank requirement in the near future. Many commanders have already invested huge effort under the current rules to obtain her, and drastically lowering the rank requirement could feel unfair to those early achievers. It's fair, because it's like, so I had to do all that, and now all of a sudden other people don't. I mean, that's the reality of these games, though. That does happen. We started playing 2 years ago. Did we get so much free shit? No. Am I going to complain about getting more free shit now, but not getting it before? No. So, I don't know. That's an iffy one, because yeah, it depends on what side of the fence you're on. Anyway. All right, rewards for players above 2100 points. The Overlord rank was designed to reward top-tier competition, with Apex coins as the primary incentive. While we understand the desire for higher rewards above 2100 points, we don't plan to make a 2100 or separate reward threshold at this time. Granting rewards for successful defense. We also recognize the appeal of rewarding defense successes. However, adding Apex coins to defense could lead to RMT on arena coins by intentionally losing to certain players. Oh, that's so true. That's very true. You would get a lot of like boosting, where you just purposely, like your entire guild just goes finds each other, and lets certain people win that haven't got Lady Alexandra yet, and just let them win, let them win, let them win. Yeah, that's very true. That could easily be abused, and they are correct. So they said no, 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 but they explained it, and they said no. So I have to say another video of giving them props of their honesty and actually being transparent and being willing to say no. That's one of the things too that working for Fateless and Godforge, and they've talked about in videos already, are the real players can't always get what they want. And you can't always please everybody. So what might please 50% of the player base is going to piss off 50% of the player base. Or what might please 5% of the player base might piss off 95% of the player base. Or vice versa. And no matter what, you can't make everybody happy. And just what people think they want isn't always what they really want. If it happens, you might get bored. You might feel like all of a sudden there's not enough, or it's too much of whatever it might be. There's always a balance, and sometimes, but being transparent and being willing to say, no, we're not going to do that. Here's why, I think goes a long way. And so I have to respect that. So, all right, on to question 2 now. Can the arena's BP-based matchmaking logic be improved? Some players unequip gear to artificially lower their power for easy matchups. Could the enemy's stats in each rank be set to fixed values rather than being tied to the defending team's power to prevent lower power teams from defeating stronger ones unfairly? So their answer is, we've received your thoughtful feedback regarding the arena. Many of your reported cases where lower BP teams defeated higher BP ones, which understandably feels discouraging and does not align with our original design intentions. The arena should be a place that reflects the commander's true strength and strategic investment in a meaningful, righteous manner. We're actively working to improve the arena's battle logic, focusing on the following areas: adjusting demon soldier base stats based on ranks, Platinum and Overlord, not just tied to the BP of the defense team. Reducing attribute fluctuation within each rank to make the arena experience more stable and logical. And adjusting battle mechanics to minimize BP manipulation strategy, ensuring outcome reflected in the commander's real strength and limiting the space for mechanics abuse. We are also planning to enhance the AI clarity so combat data and calculations are more transparent. Our goal is to make every battle fair, competitive, and rewarding. Thank you for helping Watcher of Realms grow through your continued feedback. Sounds like a great reply to me. Sounds like they are genuinely looking into it and working on adjustments to make Arena be as fair as possible. I think that's any game I've played that has Arena, there's always some way to abuse it or cheese it or whatever. And so for the devs to fight that, it must be difficult. There's always something. There's always some cheese, some hack, some way of, and players will always outsmart the devs. Always. Seeing it in a lot of cases already. In very interesting ways, right? We've seen it so many times in all the games we played, and we're going to continue to see it as we watch new games develop. Alright, question 3. Will the zombie invasion mode become a long-term and reoccurring game mode? We hope to see more maps and heroes added. Also requested clearer explanations of the mechanics, especially the luck stat. Yeah, what the hell does luck mean? I didn't even know what that meant. Exactly. That's like, what is +5 luck? What does that mean? Like, tell us what that means. You can't see what that means anywhere. I mean, yeah, people can figure it out eventually, but we shouldn't have to. Alright, we're excited and happy that all the positive feedback on Zombie Evasion. I do have to admit, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I've actually played it quite a bit lately. I played it right before it reset, and then after it reset, I'm like, ah, shit, my stuff is all reset. Now I gotta get used to it again. But yeah, anyway. We're thrilled to see how much fun and excitement commanders are enjoying this game mode. Many of you asked whether to be recurring or how specific mechanics like luck work in detail. Here's the latest update. The mode's continuation and expansion. We're happy to announce that as of October 16th, Zombie Evasion has officially been added as a reoccurring limited time event. Now live in both the global and in global and Pioneer servers. We plan to expand this mode with new maps, skill types, and more dynamic combinations to enrich its strategic depth and replayability. So yeah, it's gonna reset and then come back, reset and then come back. The luck mechanic. The luck stat increases the chance of obtaining higher quality skills or potions. The October 16th update also added more detailed skill descriptions in the gallery for better clarity. We'll continue refining potion and value explanations to further improve strategic readability. Thank you for your enthusiasm and trust. Your support drives us to keep improving innovation together. We'll make the world of Watcher of Realms even more exciting. All right, and last topic here, question 4. Can the Guild War Gladiators Gauntlet rewards and matchmaking system be improved? For example, could all guilds that qualify for Gladiators Gauntlet receive hero skin rewards? Could matchmaking be adjusted to reduce unbalanced pairings between strong and weak guilds? All right, we've seen many insightful discussions about reward distribution and matchmaking fairness. We deeply value your input. Season skin rewards. We understand that many guilds have invested tremendous effort into the Gladiators Gauntlet. While we don't have plans to expand the skin rewards in the near future, we're currently reevaluating the entire tournament structure and reward system as part of the Guild War overhaul. Our priority is to maintain a high level of competition while ensuring that every commander is rewarded fairly. Matchmaking improvements. We're planning to implement several updates to make matches fairer and more engaging. New tiered league system. We're introducing a new 2-tier league structure with a provisional name Alpha League and Beta League. Beta League is designed for developing and emerging guilds. At the end of each season, guilds will be promoted or relegated based on their performance, ensuring ongoing competition and progression for all participants. Refined matchmaking algorithm. Reducing repeated matchups and introducing bonus points for winning streaks to maintain balance and variety. We truly appreciate every commander's dedication and effort. We'll continue refining Guild War experience to make it fairer, more rewarding, and more fulfilling for all. If you have further questions, feel free to watch us. Anytime and blah, 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 submit suggestions. All right. Feel free to watch us. I don't know what I just said. It's fine. I'm tired. I need more coffee. Okay, anyway, yeah, that was... It's... F you, poops, BS, middle fingers. This is not cool. I don't like when people have to be disrespectful. That's not necessary. A thumbs down is good enough, guys. You don't need to be super disrespectful. However, I have to say, I think this was actually a pretty good Q&A. While they didn't say, yes, we're doing every single thing you want us to do, they still replied. They said yes. They said no. They said we're working on it. And they said it in a clear, transparent manner. So I think this is a much improved Q&A compared to some of the others. There's a lot of details. I don't think this is... While, of course, I want Lady Alexandra to be more achievable, it's not even that. It's more like, I don't think Lady Alexandra should have been a hero that's good and necessarily so necessary for PvE content, which is the PvE content's fault, not necessarily her. But I felt like if you're going to make an arena hero, make her be a specialist for arena. It's kind of the point. Top tier people battle it out, get the fancy hero and keep battling it out, whatever. But don't make her feel so necessary in PvE content. That's where the PvE content should be adjusted, or she should have like a boost where she's extra amazing in arena, like a passive skill like arbiters and chaotic heroes have. It makes her super OP, an amazing best character forever for arena, at least in one of the modes, right? But then she should just be okay, normal, great, but not the best and the only option in PvE. I think that's how I feel about this. I feel like she should be extra boosted amazing for PvP, but not PvE. Okay. Yeah. I think it's an okay reply. Now, obviously, it's not perfect as far as the Guild War stuff. And does it suck to go into Gladiator's Gauntlet like we just did and get stuck against a terribly hard opponent the very first round and have no chance at the skin? Yeah, that sucks, but it's a skin reward at the end of the day, and cosmetics should be the biggest reward of a lot of competitive things, I think. It's a way to show off that you're top tier, but it's not a way that breaks the game and has a divide between the free-to-play versus the big spenders. So I think cosmetics should be a huge motivational factor. And it's okay, even though it sucks and I'm sad because I love to have them, I think it's okay when those rewards only go to super top tier players or guilds or whatever. But yeah, good explanations by Moonton. The arena part sounds pretty optimistic to me. Like, I feel optimistic about it, I mean. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.